Hello, hello, planner peeps, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm planning in my classic happy planner. I am using stickers from Botanicals, Modern Farmhouse, Fun Florals, and as always, the Rainbow Mega Sticker Pack. So, let's get started. So these are hopefully the stickers that I'm using. My sort of goal here, I guess, is just sort of make something a little bright. I wanted to use these typewriter stickers from Modern Farmhouse for a while, but nothing really matches with them in that book. So I had to do a little bit of, it's not really soul searching, it's just like, oh god, there's cat hair everywhere. Book searching, basically. Okay, let's get this there. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to have my to-do list there. Let me think. So, I know that there's going to be something here. There. I'm just trying to think of everything that I have going on this week. So I've got okay, that's not too bad. Oh, wait, no, and then there's another live there. Alright, well, we're gonna do our best. I think I want to put this down here to sort of make it more of a moment. But that means we are going hard with our white pen, because all of these little plus signs are gonna have to get covered. Well, not all of them. Just like more than one. I have been participating in the miles, More Miles a Day, I think is what it's called, and I have been loving it. I've actually hit 10,000 steps every day this week, which compared to last month is huge. And so I really love Nick and Sarah. So that's Marathon Planner and Creating with Sarah for sort of like creating and organizing all of this. Okay. I'll hope that doesn't fall. Let's see. I think I want to put my Dream Big sticker here. For whatever reason, this looks like it's thinner than it's supposed to be, but okay, it does fit. That's good. Today, Gil and I are going to be going to a park with masks on, 6 feet apart, you know, to sort of celebrate one of our good friends, somebody in my lab. He's graduating with his PhD, and so we are gonna go say goodbye to him. So it's gonna be bittersweet, but it's also gonna be nice to like actually see people. This week we did go out to ice cream with some of our friends. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna grab this little tiny box and put it here. And so so where we are, they have like seating arrangements, and they have it set up so that, I'm gonna need to cover this plus sign too. They have it set up so that people can like sit with their friends, but also be 6 feet apart from them. So that was really nice. It was just like, seeing people in person again is just, I can't even really put it into words. Okay. Okay, I just picked it up and put it down in exactly the same way, but you know, it happens. Let's see. So I think I definitely want to use this quote up here. here. Problem is that I'm not actually in love with life because, like, there's so much injustice happening right now. But I am in love with how life could be for everybody. So that's where I'm at. Oh, look. There we go. Okay. And then I am gonna have to white out. White it out, white it out. White it out. Okay. So this much. Okay, cool beans. I have been finding that the whiteout, or like, you know, the white pen, it does show up on camera, especially if you're impatient like me and don't let it dry. So that's been fun. I'm gonna plop this one down. Oh, okay, that looks really cute. I really like that. I know that, like, recently I've been sort of more into floral spreads. I would say definitely more into than I previously was. I believe this is the one that I wanted to use. And I think it's just because it's really summery. I am waiting on some new stickers from Mambi, but you know, given the circumstances, it's probably going to be a while before those arrive. Ooh, tighten that up, because, like, Lord knows, you know, my Joann's order is nowhere close to being here. So again, not bitter about it. It's not a big deal. Like, these are first world problems that I'm having. Like, if that's my biggest worry in life, right, that my Joann's order isn't here, that is definitely showing a lot of privilege. And acknowledging that is the first step. So I have been reading White Privilege by, I think it's Robin DiAngelo, and it's a lot, let me tell you. But that's not to say that I haven't been enjoying it. I went through 2 chapters just sort of so fast because I was thinking about it. I'm sorry, I'm just over here like, woo! But yeah, because I was thinking about it, and I was just, you know, sort of trying to understand, you know, and reflect on any actions that I've taken or not taken, right? Because that's just as telling. In regards to, you know, microaggressions, or, I think I want, there's nothing here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna need a little more white pen. Where's my white pen? There's my white pen. And just sort of how if you talk to a white person about their privilege that they innately have, you know, it's not like, you know, they necessarily chose to have it, but, you know, people will shut down and get defensive about it. And, you know, I know that I do that on a regular basis with other things, so I'm just like, yeah, that 100% is probably something that I would do. If, you know, someone's just like, you're white, you have privilege, I'd be like, no, I don't, you know, but I do. And I mean, sort of it's uncomfortable coming to terms with things like that. But then you sort of have to think about all of the people who don't. Like, they don't innately have that privilege that you have. And like, basically, you know, if I could just give it away, I would, right? Like, there are so many more people in the world that deserve, I mean, obviously everyone deserves, you know, to have it, but like, there are better people. But also at the same time, one thing that it sort of got me thinking about is using it. And when I say using it, I mean using it for good, right? So like, I've seen things about in the protests where, you know, there will be a white woman forming a line, right? Like, they're the first line. And things like that. Okay. There's also going on right now, I think it's Katie Did Plans and Queen Has a Plan. Those might be, I'm not sure if those are the right handles or not, but they're doing a Black Lives Matter sort of planner spreads. So you do a black and white spread, and I did that in my gratitude spread, which isn't filmed or anything, but yeah. And you know, it all feels a little weird to me, right? Because I'm, you know, out here getting emotional about this, and I'm just like comparatively not affected, right? Like, this is something that, you know, I don't, like, first of all, I'm not a person of color, right? I'm also not a cop, and I don't have any family who's a cop, so like, I'm sorry if you came here just wanting to hear me talk about stickers. And I totally understand. We will resume our regular sticker programming as soon as everyone has fundamental rights. But sort of another thing that has stuck with me, I might cut the green out of this. Is that too much flour? That might be too much flour. Oh, I can have it like sprouting out over here. I like that. Okay. So we're gonna have it coming like out of the love. Okay. There we go. On a lighter note, Gil has made and is making sourdough bread. And I used to say that I didn't like sourdough bread. Apparently, I do. It is very good. Let's see. Okay, so that's probably almost dry. This is sort of, you know, compared to my usual spreads, this feels a lot simpler, which I don't mind at all. I actually kind of like it. This is for Allie's live on Sunday, which I'm really excited about, as always. I've got one flower left. Although, honestly, I could probably cut this and make this into two. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't know, I might regret my life choices. Whoa! Okay. Okay, because I've got like a bottom right, an upper right, and upper left, so I kind of want a bottom left one. which I guess I just made fundamentally impossible. Okay, well, let me see what I can do. Okay, so that kind of works. It also kind of looks really weird though. All right, let's peel that up. Do I have a bottom? Oh, I don't have a bottom left. I have a bottom right. Okay. I can work with this. And I will just grab. There we go. All right, and then this, I can stick a little bit of it under maybe. Or actually, I can do this. Well, I mean, I'll still stick it under, but you know how sometimes I think, why did I buy tweezers if I'm just gonna use my, if I just use my thumb and sort of muck it all up? Okay, yeah, that looks weird. I might be better off sticking it under this side. I might leave it for now. But it looks weird. I lied. I'm gonna get rid of it. At least from this part. Okay. We're gonna stick it right down here. That feels much better. Okay. And then I have this little piece. I think I'm gonna cut out the green just because this is most likely going upside down somewhere. But if I change my mind, I will put the green back in the appropriate place. Okay, so now let's grab this little tiny piece of orange yellow marigold flower. And so we're in this sort of situation. Learn from your mistakes, Emma. Although actually this one going like right there. No, still weird. Okay. I just gotta learn. I like it though because it's like a little sunburst of flower burst. This is lonely out here by itself. I can tell you that for sure. But if I just like angle that there, it looks weird. There's no winning. There's only losing. Okay. I mean, I could put it here. That's not terrible, but it's not the best. Okay. I also have other stuff that I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna put that on hold for now. And let's see. This spread could definitely benefit from some black. So we're gonna grab our Sharpie and our functional flags. So what do we think? I think circles are probably the best option. So I'm just going to start coloring in the red circles because red is a color that I do not use ever. Okay, that's, oh, let's be real. That's nowhere near enough. Okay. I try to sort of use the, like, an equal amount of dots from each one. Just because I don't, you know, I don't want to come in and find out that I need yellow dots and I've used all of my yellow dots. Okay, so we're gonna let that cure, so to speak. Let's see, I've also been really happy with the new Happy Planner squad. Just because there are tons of international, there are teens, there's also guys again, which I am really happy to see, you know, that sort of representation. And there is diversity. You know, obviously I wish that there was more, but you know, we got what we have, sort of, I guess. Ooh, okay, I have an idea. So I'm gonna put a couple of these yellow ones down here, just because like that sort of feels right for here. And then I'm gonna put some of the black ones up there. It's kind of reminding me of bumblebees a little bit. I remember there was a point in time where I wanted to do like a bumblebee inspired spread, as in like actual bumblebees, not like the Transformers. As cool as that would be. Okay. Let me think a little bit. So I'm gonna grab some yellow ones again. This is sort of all about color psychology, I guess, a little bit, which you know, I don't really know much about, but it's reminding me a little bit of, you know, how the colors red and yellow will make you hungry, and I'm sort of hungry right now looking at this spread. Not that I want to eat flowers or anything like that, but that's just where I'm at. Let's see, let's grab some black dots and put them up there. I haven't put any lines on this spread, but that's okay. Also, the, having the, whoa, okay, one sec, I almost knocked my X-Acto knife off the desk again. Been there, done that, you stay there. Just having the dots, it reminds me of 3-hole punched Jim from The Office. Which is just, it's ridiculous, but it makes me laugh. So this is a 3-hole punched Emma's planner. Let's add. I hate peeling these up just because I always sort of like futz it. There you go. And I'm sitting here, you know, like trying to smooth it out. Okay. So we've got a lot of dots up there. We're gonna put some black dots down here. This is going to be, you know, as usual, a very functional spread for me, which, you know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I'm all about functional planning. Like, if I don't write it down, it's not happening. And, oh no, okay, one sec. Half of this, I feel like, you know how in Toy Story 2 there's like the jeweler and he's there and he has those big like bifocals on so that he can see every little detail? That's like me right now with my tweezers. I'm just like getting it closer and closer and closer to my face so I can see everything. Okay. So now, last thing, I don't have any dots in the middle, but I guess, I mean, I guess I should sort of stick with that now, because that's sort of just what I've established. Okay. And I'll put some yellow dots there, and then I think this will be done. This is sort of, I think this is different for me, and I quite enjoy it. Just having, you know, like old school, decorative bumblebee happiness, I guess. Like, I want to stand up and look at it. You know how I do. But this is a spread that makes me happy. And I'm okay with that. All right. So, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you love my channel and you want your friends to watch this channel too, go ahead and share the link with them. And leave a comment, I guess, telling me what you're up to this week. That'd be cool. And happy planning. Bye.